Welcome to Nani Talks, the only anime podcast from the Mando. I'm your host, TC Division.
Quantum One, Slick, Big Miko.
Alright guys, you've definitely seen our guest today, and he's known all over Instagram and TikTok for his funny skits and his track SpongeBob Drill, yeah? So today on the pod, we've got Big Miko. Welcome, my bro.
Okay.
Welcome.
And how you doing today, my bro?
Me, I'm doing fantastically. I'm doing fantastic today.
I guess first off, like, what we need to understand is like, who is Big Miko? Like, tell us about the journey that you've had and where you've come from. Why anime as well? Like, you know, you're an influencer. To me, you're an influencer, and you're obviously a music artist as well. What made the choice for anime come through for you?
Anime specifically, I don't know. It's just always been a part of my life. Back in the day, I didn't even really know the differentiation between like anime and cartoon. So it was just like another cartoon to me. It was just like, you know, like, it would just it would show up on TV on like Jetix, or, you know what I mean, like one of those random channels where you just see like Naruto or like, just, you know what I mean? So it's like, I've always watched it. And back in the day, like, I was always obsessed with anime specifically, but I didn't know it was anime specifically. So I was like on YouTube looking up Naruto episodes 1 to 6 or something like that, trying to find like the show online. But yeah, I didn't realize that I loved anime until like, I think it was like around secondary school, where I was like, oh, this is different. That's why I like this. Like, I love cartoons as well, but
Yeah.
I loved anime more. There was just something that drew me to anime specifically. So when I started making videos, I don't know, I just sort of put whatever I liked into there. So like gaming naturally was in there, just like normal UK humor. And anime was just, you know, one of the biggest ones that sort of blew up my channel. So I just sort of continued it.
Understood. And I guess for me, I'm thinking to myself, what made you start with the actual like
Videos in general?
Yeah, videos in general, yeah.
So when I was leaving school, I was kind of baffed at what I wanted to do, because like I was always good at like sports and I was like fairly academic, but I didn't really know what it is that I wanted to do specifically.
What was your sport, if you don't mind me asking?
Football.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the main one, but like I liked any sport really.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I ended up doing acting in like A-levels, drama specifically. So I was like, you know what, I might as well do something to do with that, like for my career or something, because that was probably the thing that I found the most fun, probably most attainable as well. So I went to uni for acting, but I graduated during COVID. So we didn't really get like the last year of our course, basically. Well, we was doing it on like Zoom, but no one cares about Zoom. Like, didn't really feel like it was complete. And obviously, when you graduate during COVID, no one's taking any new people. There's no like agents looking for like new people to hire. They couldn't even really film anything because no one was allowed to be next to each other. So I was like, what can I do then? In the meantime, like while I'm waiting, I just decided to start making videos. I had like literally one idea popped in my head. It was the first ever video I made. It was like if roadmen had African parents, like how stupid they would look when they come back home. And I just had that idea randomly. I was like, oh, I should make that into a video and just post it. And I ended up just posting it on my IG. My IG was private. I didn't have a TikTok. I didn't have nothing. So I posted it on there and I got like a decent viewership from, I was like, oh, okay. So why don't I post another one. And then I just kept going with it on IG, with my private IG. And people were like, why don't you just like make this public? Like, let people see this. And yeah, that's what I did.
Snowballed from there.
Yeah.
And at that time, what was the anime for you at that time?
At that time? I mean, I say at that time, but it's just the anime for me in general. It's just Naruto.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about it?
It was, I actually couldn't even really tell you specifically. There's just something about the world of Naruto. Like I think it's the ninjas. And I always love things with powers. Powers is like my favorite thing. So like the ninjas, the fact that they all have powers.
Yeah.
I love a training arc. So like
the underdog story.
Yeah, I love a training arc. So
Yeah.
that started me off with Naruto, and yeah.
Don't you think it's a bit of a shame though with the training arcs? Because I'm the same with the training arc. But don't you feel like they never focus enough energy and time on the training arc?
Demon Slayer really solidified that for me because the training arc just didn't feel like it had
That's
enough
right.
for me there.
That's
'cause-
right. Yeah.
Right, it's like you wanted to see them train. Like you wanted to train with
and it's
them.
just so sporadic. He's like, oh, he's over there, now he's over here chilling in the
it's
yard.
true, man. I think they should have kind of stayed on, like Demon Slayer when they're then cutting the boulder. I think that was a bit more just training, and I like that, man. So they should have carried on a bit more with that.
Even One Piece, after when they all split up, and you kind of get to see like little bits of everybody doing
All
their
of them.
thing, but you
Zoro
kind of
with
wanted to
Mihawk,
see
like
it
fully flesh it out.
Right,
man.
right.
Yeah.
No, that's cool, man.
So what's been your most maddest sort of comment in your comment section in terms of even like people responding to your type of comedy?
Maddest. I don't know. You know what? Like over the years, I got so many like funny ones that I wish I remember. I should like stockpile them. One of them made me laugh recently though. Someone was like, bro, if you ever stop making videos, I'm gonna delete my phone.
Man's
Like it's stuff like that. When I see
That's a
shit
good
like
comment.
that-
That's a
when I see
bro.
stuff like that, I'm like, I'm in the right place. Man.
Yeah.
Definitely. Do you tend to find as well like that you have more positive than negative, or?
When I first started out, like I almost stopped making videos. It was just like, well, it wasn't like overwhelmingly negative, but it was like there were so many negative ones. It was like maybe like 60% positive, 40% negative. I was just like, oh damn, this shit hurt. But like now that I'm in like a good place, I feel like it's almost like 100% positive. Like,
Really? So what would you say to
100%.
those in that situation? They're just starting out and all they're getting is just the vast majority of it is negative comments. What would you say? What
Just
would be
keep
your
going,
advice?
man.
Yeah.
Like, what I found is that it took me a while to find my footing. So, like, I still find, like, some of them are still kind of funny to me, but, like, the older videos I was making, they weren't all that. So, like, now I look back and I'm like, I kind of see where they were coming from to a degree. So just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep trying to improve, keep pushing content out there. Eventually, you will find what it is that you want to keep doing.
Yeah.
Then
Just
you'll get...
don't give up. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So would you say, if you had to refer to your journey as an anime, what type of arc would you be on right now?
The arc.
Yeah, like, you know, there's Thriller Bark, there's Impro Down and Miriam Ford same time.
It's crazy because I don't understand anything you're saying to me right now. I don't know what any of those words meant.
You know, for instance, you got King and
tuning exams.
Yeah, right. That's my language.
So, you know,
you know what? I'd even say I'm in a training arc myself now. I'm still learning how to produce music, mix and master. This is like my second podcast that I've ever been on. So this is like new territory. I'm in the middle of filming like my first like lead role in like a film /
tell us more
feature
about
film.
that as well, man.
Yeah, like so a director hit me up a while ago, like how long ago was it? Like 2023 or something like that. And he's just like, oh, I got this idea, like I've seen your videos around, and I think you'll be good for this role. So he sent me the script. I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of cool. So we started working on it. I realized he's got like a proper like setup, like the proper camera. He had a DOP, everything. I was thinking it was just like a little skit, sort of digga kind of like random, like a small one. But like he's got like a proper solid setup. So I was really excited to try that out. And so now we've changed the format of this so many times. It started as like a web series and then it went to like a feature film, then back to a web series. I actually don't even really know what it is now. I think it's supposed to be a movie. So I think where now he's written more of it, we're going to start filming soon, hopefully. I think we're going to do some rehearsals soon and stuff like that.
And this is what we've seen on your Instagram.
Yeah. So this is Roadman. A lot of it is probably going to be re-recorded.
Okay.
Just because some of it has been changed, but yeah, that is.
I'm not gonna lie. That first like is it right to call it a trailer?
Yeah.
That first trailer was dope. I wasn't expecting it, so when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is looking good, man. This is looking good. And from the sounds of it, you're basically playing yourself, right?
Well, like my main character, I'd say. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right. So you're playing Big Miko.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say you're starting Shippuden then. Now, that's basically, you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is like the Shippuden. Yeah.
What I've seen from you as well is that you're consistent, and obviously to go through, as you said, you was thinking about quitting. Like, to go through all of that, is there a sense of resilience that you've learned from anime? That
100%.
potentially has allowed you to keep going on this journey and keep striving forward?
Yeah, 100%. Like the main Goku, Naruto's, like it's so weird because I feel like you internalize it without even realizing.
Exactly.
Like you're
That's
watching it,
100%.
think like seeing this guy fight for his dream to become like Hokage, or seeing Goku in like a training chamber trying to become the strongest about, he loses, but then he still comes back even stronger. Like you don't even really deep what you're seeing it, but like as a kid, like you're just internalizing it, thinking, oh yeah, I kind of want to be like that.
Positive
Like,
mindset.
like,
persevere.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then I guess, obviously, so is right now, you've got a couple hats, like music, you've got the movie stuff going. I know, and you're basically fusing those within the music, within the movie stuff. You've obviously doing the influencer stuff. Where do you see yourself going in the next 3, 5, or 10 years?
Well, the ideal goal would be acting. That would be like the main one. That would be the main career choice. But also, I think recently I've started to focus a lot more on my music. Because before it was just sort of, like I didn't even really want to make a Spotify or anything like that to drop my music on.
Yeah,
but because
I noticed that.
Yeah, like as I saw, like as I released the more of the tracks, or just like as I was dropping them more on my channel, on my pages and stuff, people were just like, oh, I need this on Spotify, I need this, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, wow, I'd be stupid at this point if I didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I'm like focusing on it properly. That's like I was saying, I'm doing the course, I'm learning how to actually mix and master properly. And just try and get better at literally like everything that I'm doing currently.
And you sound like you're quite self-sufficient, right? Like you sound like you want to be within your own space.
Yeah.
Doing your own thing. I mean, at the level that you've got now, I feel like your resources, you'd be inundated with resources. What made you feel like you need to have that situation in the bag for yourself rather than just hooking up with a producer?
So it was, I don't like to wait. I'm quite impatient. Like, I don't want to have to give my stuff off to someone and wait for it to come back and then be like, can you change this and blah, 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 blah. I just like to be in my own sort of area, my own zone where I'm just like, if I can do this, why don't I do it? If I can try and do that, why don't I do it? Then everything is literally all together, all in one spot and all done by me. Like, I kind of like to be able to say that as well. Like, I did everything myself.
I think it's cool as well. And is that like within your music production, is that like beats as well as recording?
Yeah.
Nice. What would you say that your biggest influence is from music?
From music, I'd have to say, you know what? I take my influences from a lot of separate places because I don't like to stay in one like facet for too long, like one genre kind of for too long. But I'd say in terms of my like rapping and lyricism, it definitely came from Dave, I'd say. Like,
Okay, I hear that.
Yeah, listening to Dave rap, it just, I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I'd see myself, like what I'd want to be.
What's the first tune that drew him? Was it the Black Box when he's in there?
The Black Box was up there. You know what? Is it Picture Me as well?
I like Jackal in the Hyde. That was one of the ones that first drew me in as well. Still.
Yeah, basically all of them. Around that time is when I sort of discovered him. So I kind of just like banging out his music from then, pretty much.
So how, as a Black creator, how has that affected? How has that shaped the stories and humor that you put out there?
I think, I don't know, naturally, I tend to, like, even without realizing, I tend to sort of use it as a crux of the ideas that I make. I think it naturally just sort of comes out in my writing.
Cool.
Like I use a lot of slang words and stuff like that. And like even the music I make is very like Black culture. So I think it's just one of those things that it just sort of comes out in whatever I make.
Okay.
I feel like you've got like a really good like handle on being able to depict Black culture in a way that is, one, funny, two, you always come from quite an intellectual standpoint. Like it's always like who's dumb and who's not, that kind of vibe, right? Like, and you take the roadman behavior and make it look like an idiot thing, but it's banter in a sense, like which I like that because I think you're one of the rare people that actually does put these kids on blast and make them feel like what you're actually doing.
That was one of the big reasons I started doing that. It was like, this shit is so dumb to me.
Yeah.
So when I try and like depict it, I'm like, you know what I mean?
Just show them the inside,
exactly.
like, what you look like.
Put a magnifying glass to it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. If you had to, obviously, like within music production, if you had to make or be responsible for making any, and I'm gonna give you a 2-level question, yeah, like either any anime intro or ending.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Which anime would it have been? Or which intro or ending would you have loved to have been able to make?
Okay.
You can answer just one, or you can answer both.
You know what? I would love to have been on a Pokemon intro.
Okay.
Like, I know that's kind of quaint, but like something about Pokemon was probably one of my.
I mean, it's probably one of the most catchiest intros.
The catchiest intro, and it was one of my favorites back in the day. Even still now, I'm playing Pokemon now on my DS. Like it's one of those ones I've stuck with me from like the start to the end.
Fair,
you know.
Fair.
Yeah.
And then, if you could have, so is that for both of them?
I think that's both of them. Yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah.
So if you had to describe yourself as an anime character, what anime character would it be?
Describe myself as an anime character. Yeah.
I know we all got our favourites, but if you had
Shikamaru.
to say... Yeah?
Shikamaru. Yeah.
Okay.
He's one of those guys that I've always resonated with.
That's a good one still.
Because he's intelligent, but he's so laid back. Like, I hate doing work.
He's a drag.
It's a drag. It's why I even do what I do to this like degree, because I used to work at Starbucks, waking up at like 5 in the morning. I was like, bro, I can't do this every day. I want to be my own boss, be able to do everything like whenever I want to, you know?
And who would you have as a mentor?
As a mentor?
Ooh. Yeah.
That's the question.
There's only one for me.
Who's yours?
Yeah, for real.
Jiraiya.
I was going to say...
I thought that, but then I was like,
Sidge.
brother, it's way too pervy for me. I feel like it get kind of awkward. Not that he's not an intelligent guy, but yeah. I don't know, you know.
Even me, I'm stumped on that one. I'm trying to
I think I know who I'd choose.
Go on.
Like, off the top of my head, probably Gojo, you know. Only because he's going to make sure, he might leave man to do what I'm doing, but he's going to make sure that man... But he's going to make sure that I'm capable, innit? When I'm in the field, so...
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
It might not be the best, but I think it's a good one still. He's going to make sure man's equipped.
I'm kind of leaning towards Madara.
Are you
a villain?
Are you an actual demon?
Bro,
He could be a villain, I mean...
I mean, like, I'm trying to be all powerful.
Nah, that's a serious guy.
At the cost of what, though?
You gotta be careful.
Your
His
whole
own
heart,
life. If he ain't got time for you, if you're taking long with that jutsu.
I feel like how you take the lessons is everything, innit? Yeah. Like for me, I'm taking what I need to take, and I'm saying, yo, bro, do you? I'm gonna do me. You get me?
Right. I'm gonna take a page of your book, but I'm gonna flip the book on its head. I'm gonna say Hashirama.
Yeah, I hear that.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
I liked his brother, though. I think his brother was, even though he was smoke against the Uchihas.
This is the thing. This is the thing.
He was wicked.
That was racist. Call him how it is, man. That guy was racist.
Nah, trust me. And what did you think about Orochimaru?
Huh?
What did you think about Orochimaru?
What about him?
Was he your guy? Like, how did you?
I fuck with him as a character. He was weird as hell.
Careful, yeah. You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful. We've called him out as a paedophile over here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, because he's one of those guys who work well for the character that they're trying to portray. You know what I mean? Like, he's an evil demon type thing. But yeah, like, obviously, he had some very questionable choices.
He did. Yeah.
I think for me, then, the next thing that I would like to know is, in terms of your movie situation, live action, who would you like to play?
Oh, in the anime? Ooh. Who could I even play? Like... you know what? I mean, I've been watching it recently, and I feel like his character is so cool to me. You know, Have you seen Gachi Yakuta?
Yes.
Yeah.
The brother with dreads. Not even the boss. The poison brother. The poison brother.
Name, man?
I got his name.
I forgot his name as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to just fry him up. We're gonna have to fry him up. But
that brother, I don't know. And the way that the voice actor was, he's got so much range. Like he's got the sort of. I mean, he's kind of crazy at all points, but then he goes like sort of crazy when he's like. That's his name.
I feel like it's Kaba. Around that. If it's wrong again, it's up.
Let's say yes for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's just got so much. I feel like there's so much to his character. I mean, I've only seen 10 episodes, but I'm sure that he's gonna come back and still do his crazy stuff. So I can't mess with him. Plus, he's got dreads. So.
Nah,
true. I think you could. I mean, you're fitting the description.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely. And perhaps maybe one of the most controversial questions: right? Sub or dubbed?
I plead the fifth. No, dub for me, man. It's dub all the way.
Cape is smiling over there, people. He's smiling.
It's dub all the way, man.
When what? Are you gonna then pull to the same guy as well for like best dub? The best dubbing is that character.
In all of anime?
Yeah.
I mean, probably not.
Okay.
He only had like a couple episodes.
So who you reaching for?
Best dub of all time. It's hard though, because like it depends on the character and like what they wanted to show with their character.
Right.
I don't know. I like a lot of people. I like Merowem's dub from Hunter.
Oh,
the bug, yeah.
I've only listened to that in some, so I can't even have an opinion on it.
I mess with his dub.
Hunter. What did you make of that?
What, the anime?
Yeah.
Top 5.
Come on.
Yeah.
Top 5. Yeah.
So go on, top 5, what is it?
Top 5? Naruto.
Cool.
Dragon Ball. Hunter, obviously. You know what's weird? Like I have this top 5 in my head, but I can't even think of them now.
Okay.
I feel like I'd say something stupid.
Well, we've got top 3.
I would have had JJK in there. It was on track.
Mm-hmm.
And then I read the manga and then.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. I do feel like that the new school are lacking on their ending.
They don't know how to end it.
They're starting off good. And it almost, I've deemed it to crash grabs. Like it feels like we're rushing to get to the end in order to move on to different and bigger.
That's what I felt like with Attack on Titan. I felt like they dragged the hell out of that. And
so when you say dragged, obviously, but because I get what you're saying in terms of splitting up the seasons, making everyone wait for so long.
Yes.
But if you had it without that length, how would you have thought about the whole thing as a whole, like story-wise? Like, do you think they still delivered story-wise, or do you think they lacked?
The whole thing, like including the ending, or like
including the ending.
Yeah, I'm now. This is gonna be controversial, but I'm one of those people that are like, I liked it, but it was like it didn't like hit for me the way I see it hit for everyone else.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to call it mid, but like it was like,
oh my, finally
like,
I found somebody.
You know what I mean? Like.
It was in that kind of area. Ending specifically of the whole thing.
Like Attack on Titan.
From season 3 onwards, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, just like that.
Man,
I can understand
the end.
Yeah, I can understand.
I told man, like the reality of it was, is that it came to a point where Attack on Titan was sick. In the beginning, it was actually storyline was sick, and then it started getting to the point where now we got to find out why everything's happening.
Yeah.
Then it just felt like it was like.
It lost me a bit there.
All over the place. Like, and for me, it just needed to be a bit more clearer. It just needed to be a bit more clearer.
I understand.
And I feel like the time skip, when they came back, it was just like everything was all over the gaff and you trying to make sense of it all. I was just like, there was, in terms of storytelling.
I can agree there with the time skip.
It wasn't the best.
When they're in that dark room, what's going on? Like,
Let me interject quickly. So, what I can say is it was all over the place because of the fact that Eren had predicted all of this stuff. So what you were seeing from season 3 onwards, from the time skip onwards, when you, was it like the second to last episode or that last season, you start seeing Eren in places where he has created the situation that was happening.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? So I understand the all over the place stuff, but there was a reason for it towards the end. So I don't know if you guys kind of switched off by then, you're just watching
all
it.
up in the end, Kill Bill style, but just didn't really.
I legit think it is just a time thing, time frame. It's like I don't know. I've referred it to Lost before. If you miss an episode or it's taken too long, you're lost in terms of what's going on. So it's like where they've taken so long to reintroduce the season back out, I just feel like we've forgotten about what's going on. Some people don't care no more. And it's that's what
that's definitely a factor.
I personally just didn't like the result. I didn't like the way Eren turned. Like, I just didn't understand. I didn't buy it.
What, him being a savage?
Yeah, him being the
the
ultimate villain.
From the beginning, like all of that. It was just like, bro, like you was soft.
He was getting his ass handed to him.
The reason why I got it though is because you're literally watching people that you love around you die constantly, and the whole thing is you want to protect the people you love to the point where you're like, well, I never knew the rest of the world outside these walls, so fuck them.
Yeah, so you go from this like hating everybody dying around you, just like hating the Titans and want to eliminate the Titans, becoming the ultimate Titan and destroying the whole human race.
Yeah, because you realise that, hold on a minute, before you don't know the information, you're thinking, okay, the Titans are the enemies, and you realise, wait a minute, Titans are what's protecting what I love. So now it's, well, I've been sold something that I never knew about, and now I need to get with what protects the people around me. So that's why I get what you're saying, but I think it does make sense where it's like, you know what, I only care about the people that I've grown up with, I know that are around me within these walls. Anybody outside, they don't like us. You know what I mean? Like, so fuck them. That's what they're saying. Forget them.
Yeah, I'm still not sold. I think with Attack on Titan, because of the way I hear everybody talking about it, I'm gonna give it another try.
That's what I said I was gonna do.
I'm gonna give it another try. I just need to be in the right headspace to start that all again because it's
watch.
And now that I've got it all there, I can probably just binge it and be like, I get it, but we'll see. And I think a question that I have for you, Miko, is in a space where you're doing it, all the stuff that you're doing, kids are out there watching you. What message do you have, or do you think is like the biggest key for kids coming up now that are trying to start a TikTok, start Instagram, into anime, or like want to do movies or anything like that? Like, what message do you have for them? What's the biggest key?
I mean, it's gonna sound kind of, obvious, but I mean, you were touching on it before. It's consistency. That's the only thing that people really. I mean, like, yeah, you can have talent, you can have all of that, but the thing that people look for when they want to work with you, or even just when they want to follow someone on Instagram, is consistency. If you keep making them laugh with a similar style or similar content, or even if you want to switch everything up, like, as long as you're staying consistent in authenticity, staying consistent in like what it is that you want to portray, all your ideas. If you're trying to be funny, do that. If you're trying to be educational, as long as you're staying consistent, you will see the results.
So are you saying that when you're doing your situation, stick to that one thing?
Not even, just like keep doing it. Like keep doing whatever it is that you want to do, essentially.
And then obviously you said that like what was it, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be paraphrasing, but you said you're lazy. Or you can't be asked to do work.
Yeah.
That's
paraphrase. That was
sorry. All right.
In a way, yeah.
I know. When I was saying, did he say lazy? I was like, but yeah, nah. So you find the whole work situation like long in a sense, yeah. So do you feel the same about what you're currently doing, or like say like you got to get up and do a video?
Mm-hmm.
Is that long for you?
It at the point that I'm at, sometimes it can feel like a chore, yeah.
The kids nowadays, the motivation just ain't there for most of them.
Dips, yeah.
So how do you work on that dip where it's like, because I think as well, it's, you get ups and downs in life, right? So when you're up, it's easy.
Yeah.
When you're down now and you've had a bit of lack of excitement for a little while, whatever, like the comments ain't going well, whatever. How do you then decide to get up and make that movie?
So
Not movie,
that skit. I've actually had that situation happen exactly. Like, there was a time, I don't know what it was specifically, whether I got shadow banned or what it was, but like my views just sort of dropped like drastically, and I was like, oh, okay, so I've fallen off. Like, this is the end of Big Miko. Like, it was an all or nothing thing. I was like, oh, okay, all right. So no one finds me funny anymore, and I'm trash. But but no, it was like I just needed to sort of kick myself in the behind a little bit and just be like, look, like, if I was making videos back then when I first started out and people were watching that and saying it's good, there's literally nothing that could have changed from then to now where I've gotten worse. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way I could have fallen off in that time frame. You've just got to, I think it's a mental thing where you got to tell yourself, look, you deserve to be in this position that you want to be in. Like, you deserve to be there regardless of your talent or where you started from. Like, you deserve to be there. So just keep, literally just keep going.
Would you say that is like imposter syndrome, or?
It can be. It can sometimes feel like why? I felt that sometimes, like, why does everyone follow me? You know what I mean? Like, I can't be that funny kind of thing. But I mean, I feel like the more you hear it, the more you I think is a self-confidence thing where you've got to be like, I'm funny. Like, I am funny. I am good at this, or, you know, I can do that. The way you just got to, like, you know, as long as you're staying true to yourself and just being honest with who you are, I think the rest of it comes naturally.
Form that belief.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And would you say that you're like would you say you're an outgoing person, or like?
Not at all, you know. I'm very introverted.
So then, how do you, like, obviously you're having to like come outside today, like you've come and met us, like, you know, how does that work for you on a day-to-day basis? Because I know this is like a struggle for a lot of people out there, you know? So, and I'm seeing you today, and I used to work in a gym that was like quite heavily influencer based. Right. And what you notice for me, the first thing that I noticed with influencers is the person that you see
is not the person.
Not the person, but from the moment we've met you, that's you. Like, I never expected it to be that today. Like, it's just everything comes natural to you. That whole vibe that you portray is like that's from what I'm seeing. Yeah. It seems like that's just been your personality.
Yeah.
So how do you be introverted and look extroverted?
You know what? I think it's taken a lot of practice. I struggle to like speak to people that I don't know in a lot of these situations. Like, I've been going to events recently, like anime events or just like gaming events or Comic-Cons and stuff like that. And knowing the person I am, I feel like I have to, not like put on a persona, but like have to, like, if people want to come up and speak to me, I know that I want to have a conversation with them, even though it makes me awkward or sort of uncomfortable. So I kind of like push myself. You got to push yourself past your limits, you know what I mean? And some Naruto kind of stuff. Like, I feel like you have to like, just wherever you feel like you are, you can definitely be in a better place. I started off very shy, like in an event, like I'd probably just be sitting in the corner, just chilling by myself, waiting for someone to come and speak to me. And I'm like, why don't I just go up and speak to someone? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Like, if I don't know what to say now, start the conversation, you'll probably find something to say at some point, you know? So it's just like, just pushing yourself to be better and just to get outside of your comfort zone.
And would you say like that was a fear that you're overcoming or you've overcome?
I say I'm still overcoming it. It's still very much awkward to see people, and like, even if like a fan comes up to me like, oh, I love your stuff, like, I still don't know how to like react, or like, you know, like it's still very much a work in progress, but I'm definitely in a much better place than I was when I started off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's a situation as well, like, if you have, because I know for me, I've had something similar, but I find that like when I'm seeing you, I feel like you've got a good poker face. So I wouldn't have been able to tell that off of the bat, but I could hear it as we're talking that might be a situation for you. So how long has it taken you to get to this point?
You know what? I'd say, because even back in like primary, secondary school, I was always like this. But up until, I think, maybe like 2023, I think it was when I started forcing myself to get into these situations. I think that's when it started getting better. Yeah. Because I think it was so easy because I was so cooped up in my room. That's where I was making all my videos, you know what I mean? So it was so easy for me to just be like, oh, there's an event happening. I don't have to go. That way I don't have to speak to anyone. I can just, stay here. Then I sort of getting to the point where I was like, well, now I'm kind of missing out on all of these stuff that could be good. I'm missing out on all these people that, that I could enjoy their company or, could even further my position, And like I was hindering myself by being this sort of shy person. So like putting myself into these positions, maybe it's taken like a year or two to sort of get to the level that I've gotten to, but it's a very gradual process.
So just like anime, that uncomfortable arc, you need to push yourself.
You need that. Yeah, exactly. You need that uncomfortable.
I hear it, man.
I think it's good as well because essentially what I'm hearing is that you've got a good internal dialogue and you're able to discern when something's wrong and decide on what you need to fix it. And I think that for the youth out there as well, like I think them sitting here and them listening and understanding what you've gone through, I think it's a major like insight because I know there's a ton of youth sitting there thinking to themselves like, and I think more so with the generation after you, they're more that way inclined because they're in their phones constantly.
Yeah,
they're less socially active. Like I remember I went to a motive the other day and it was like everybody was in their phones. Like we're all there, like, and everybody's just in their phones. And it's like, it's so antisocial that you kind of think to yourself, why don't we just all put the phones down for a second and just find out
a conversation?
Yeah.
If you don't use it, you lose it, man. That's what's happening.
That's literally what it is.
And that is what it is as well. And
It's
it is a skill, right? You got to practice it constantly.
Yeah, you've literally got to put yourself in those situations. You can't just sit on the outside feeling uncomfortable, thinking you're going to get better at being in those situations. It's practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
A lot of people look as well. I think nowadays there's so much. People want instant gratification and there's so much outlet they get to see. It's almost like they're looking at it and they're like, right, they can't even fathom themselves in certain places. And most of the time, we know that there's a lot of people that, some people may have it like that, and a lot of the majority that are showing it isn't like that. But they're making a lot of the youth feel like
it's easy.
That it's easy, and they look to themselves like, right, why can't I can't really do that. Like, how do I get to them places? It's too hard.
I even get a lot of messages saying, oh yeah, I'm just starting out. I don't know how to do this, blah, blah, blah. It's literally just, if you think it's going to be easy, you think this is a quick way to get money, it's never going to work out for you.
Yeah.
You have to know that this is actual work. Like this is like people do this from like young all the way up into this level. And like people see Kai Cenat doing his stuff and be like, oh yeah, I want to be like that. It came so easy for him. But he started back when he was in like secondary school or something, like building this persona. So they don't realize it's a gradual process that takes a lot of time to do. It's not easy. You just like burst up on the algorithm and suddenly you're a famous person.
Yeah. But that being said, your first step is in fact many steps in front or further than everybody else or the majority. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? To take that first step, that first leap, the vast majority ain't taking that.
Everyone else
so if it doesn't fit the bill and it's not good, if it doesn't appear to be good, you're still leaps ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah.
How are you... Do you always feel like you've had like a business mindset?
Nah. I even still don't think I do, to be honest.
So this is what I was going to say, because obviously you're doing movies now, right? Mm-hmm. Like, how do you navigate them? Like, how did you... This one that you're doing now, like, how much of a learning curve has it been for you to navigate? Like, I'm assuming there's been like contracts, stuff like that. Like, how has that been something that you've had to... What kind of learning experience has that been for you?
So like the business aspect of it? Yeah. You know what? That's like the one thing you don't see behind the scenes. You know, when you're watching people, influencers, you don't realize there's so many, like, there's such a business aspect to it. Like, you've got to reach out to partners and then you've got to sign these contracts. And in order to do this, you've got to be able to, you know, speak to like a higher up, a manager, in order to be able to film it. You know, like you don't see that part. It's definitely like, it's a big learning curve. I think that's probably one of the biggest ones that I've found recently. That it's hard to like, there's no manual for that specifically. You know, I feel like it's kind of like, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, if you want to blow up on TikTok, or you got to do this, blah, blah, blah. But there's no like manual for like, oh, if you want better business partners, this is how you do it. And so like, I've been trying to like speak to a lot of people who are like ahead of me in like where they are, just trying to see like how it is that you start getting to this business side of the industry.
No, that's cool. And I guess what you are going through right now, you're going to be hitting bumps in the road and whatnot, but it's just keep on persevering throughout everything. And I think, do you find that you have to like leverage AI a lot and stuff like that to even navigate these contracts or anything like that?
I haven't personally used AI, but I'd say like for any of the younger generation starting off or even trying to learn how to do it, I mean, make use of AI. That is here to stay, you know what I mean? Like, and it's useful. Like I've been seeing that recently. A lot of the like pictures I do for Spotify and stuff, they were like AI, and it's become to this point where it's like it's scary because it's like you don't want to like take people's jobs away, but if it's there and it's readily available, it's free. It's like, why would you not make use of that? You know.
What's an anime opinion that you have that you think would start a heated debate?
Heated debate. Yeah.
I feel like he's got this for days.
This is why I asked the question.
He's got this for days.
I feel like he's got one.
Saitama watches Goku in a fight.
You know what's mad?
Saitama
I've said
watches
this
Goku
before,
in a fight.
I don't get me
watch,
wrong.
bro.
It's disrespectful, but in terms of anime powers, technically, bro, he's one punch.
I'm saying, bro. He's a gang
Take
character, bro.
Goku out in one punch and live up to that name.
That would be insane.
Parodies can't fight real characters.
That's
Exactly.
my only thing.
But the
That
thing is, right,
literally
is
it.
whenever I say that, I'm like, he's a gag character. Like, of course he's gonna win. People are like, no, because Goku is there, and then Goku, and then he transforms, and then Goku. I'm like, brother, it's
That's the whole point, isn't it? Yeah. He's not meant to win, but he's gonna win, isn't
exactly.
if we're saying based on the gag that he's that overpowered that he can win, then I'll take it. But
I'll close my eyes.
You disagree, don't you?
I just think, Goku does the 500 squats. Goku does the handstand press ups. If they was in the same world.
Yeah,
Goku will be the better one punch.
But look, what we can maybe say is if Goku gets hands on one punch first, yeah, maybe, but if one punch in it, that's what it takes. He just needs one punch.
Goku needs one Kamehameha from distance.
And he's out of there, bro. Like, Saitama's not getting hit by that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's not getting hit by
Krillin
that.
to hold him and it's game.
Why is Krillin there? What's Krillin doing?
He's expendable.
What's Krillin doing?
the first punch.
But why is he there, though?
He's just
It's a
expendable.
1v1 and Krillin shows up out of nowhere, starts holding on to the character. What if Genos was there then? What? Like...
Yeah. I can't lie. I can't see. Even though I know Krillin's still meant to be strong, but like he just said, if Genos is there, I'll be real.
Genos
Krillin
is
Genos is taking Krillin. Maybe I should have given him Vegeta.
L.
Bro, that's the lightest one in this world.
Don't say that, man. What are you saying that for?
Pressure.
There's a very big one.
Bro,
5,
the biggest.
4, 3.
In this room right now.
Right now.
One.